Hello, my name is Danielle. Welcome to the Millie Life. I post new motorcycle videos every Wednesday and new exercise videos, tutorials, whatever you want to call them, every Friday. Please make sure you subscribe if you're online. If you're online. If you're on your phone, there's going to be a tiny little Millie Life logo in the bottom right-hand corner that you can click to subscribe. If you're watching from home on your TV, I'm not sure. I've had some feedback about where that logo is. So make sure to subscribe either way, and let's go. So today I'm going to be sharing a story. Well, first and foremost, Halloween just ended. We're rolling into the holidays. Love it. And I finally threw our pumpkins away, which I have not figured out how to carve a pumpkin and then make sure it lasts for like a week. Ours start to rot like a couple days after they've been carved. So if you have any helpful tips on that, leave it in the comments below. But I went to take the last pumpkin to the dumpster because I can be a little lazy and wanted to walk the dog and take the pumpkins to the dumpster at the same time. But anyways, so I picked up my pumpkin. It was the last pumpkin. And about 100 fruit flies just flew out at my face. It was disgusting. But I guess it could have been a worse bug. So if anything's got to fly out at my face, I'll take the fruit flies. But so anyways, this story happened over the summer. Or maybe even the spring. I was playing in a co-ed basketball league right by Matt's house. We weren't living together at the time, but I stayed there every Wednesday night, and that's when my games were. So we would always drive there together. He would come watch because he's the supportive boyfriend that he is. So anyways, we're in the car. We are getting onto a major highway, and we pull up to this SUV. And actually we're kind of back and behind them. And I say to Matt, I'm like, oh my gosh, that car has a cake on it. It looked like it had one of those long, skinny, like cakes that you buy from Wegmans or Giant that are pre-made that you can have customized and, write happy birthday to Mateo or to whoever you're getting it for. It looked like one of those in a big plastic container was on top of his car. Matt, without me even saying anything, speeds up. And I'm like, go, go, go. Like, yeah, baby. So we're on the ramp. We're racing to get next to this guy. This guy's already kind of giving us a weird look. And then we start pointing at the top of his car and notioning, hey, there's a cake on top of your car. Dude isn't quite getting it. I roll down the window at this point, and I'm like, there's a cake on top of your car. And the gentleman, you see him move his hand onto the dashboard, and he turns a switch. The supposed cake on top of his car was a light. Like what you would see on a cop car or like a security vehicle. I'm not sure what he was because he didn't have anything on the car, like security, so I'm not really sure. And he just looked at us like we were crazy, and I wonder if he gets that all the time, because it seriously looks like a cake. Now you know just how committed Matt and I are to baked goods going to waste. No, not going to happen. So we peed our pants laughing the entire way to the game, and oh my gosh, did that just happen? We are idiots. But that was one of my favorite stories ever, and it still cracks me up to this day. Just wondering if you have any motorcycle road stories or any funny stories from your trips on the road. And then the second story I wanted to talk about was on the way to Bryson City. We geared up. There was supposed to be rain all day, so we had rain suits in our backpack that were easily accessible. We were getting ready to go on an 8-9 hour trek, so we really didn't know what we were going to get. It was sunny and beautiful the first 2 hours in, so really nice weather still. But anyways, we get about 2 hours in, we stop for gas, and like filling up on coffee and food. We get cruising again, and it starts to sprinkle, and Matt over the Senna, we're both talking about, like, should we put the rain suits on? Should we pull over? And it's like, no, like, let's wait and just see what happens. It's just sprinkling. So we get going like 5, maybe 10 minutes down the road, and it starts to rain hard. So at that point, Matt's like, hey, we're going to pull over at the next overpass, and we'll change into our rain suits under the bridge. I was like, okay, awesome. So we keep driving for another couple minutes, find an overpass. This is like day 2 on my bike, so I am, I'm still uncomfortable and nervous on it. So I was like, okay, I can do this. I can pull off the highway and slow down gently. So managed to get off the highway. I'm following Matt, and I am under the bridge, right? I'm like right, like in the middle, maybe more towards the front. And all I hear over the intercom is him saying, I missed the bridge. I missed the bridge. And he's backing up because he went, I don't know, 2 bike lengths beyond the bridge. And I just peed my pants laughing, and I still pee my pants laughing about it now. Just his commentary, the whole, I missed the bridge. The whole purpose of why we were pulling over there, it just, oh my God, it cracked me up. But we were able to get our rain gear on. We were all bundled up anyways because highway speeds, and it was fall weather, not super hot. But we get going like 5 minutes down the road, and it stops raining. But nonetheless, we get to try our rain gear out, and I think we used it 1 or 2 more times on that trip, either going down or when we were actually there. I got mine off of Amazon, posted it in my affiliate link below. Female-wise, I would order a size down. I think I got a medium, and it was definitely a little big. But those are my stories from traveling in the rain, and cakes on top of the car. Every time we go by one of those cars now, that's the ongoing joke. I'm sure one day we actually will see a cake on top of a car. And you know what? We will probably save some sweet person their delicious cake from being splattered all over the road like roadkill. Just saying. Well, thank you so much for tuning in today. It is gorgeous here in Virginia. We've got 60-degree weather. Beautiful autumn day. And I'm Danielle. This is the Millie Life. Please make sure you subscribe by hitting that logo or hitting the subscribe button at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Thank you again so much. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon.